And now I bring back Anyiko Owoko and Anto Neo Soul. How you guys doing? Can you guys hear me now?
Hi.
Yes, I can hear you, Anyiko. Anto, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you loud.
Awesome. So I started off early on by saying asante sana to you, Anyiko, for all the support on Rupatia. And so thanks for that. I want us to jump right into the conversation right about now. So we're talking about the power of television shows in shaping the industry. I know you guys are seeing that Nicole just shining with the lights and everything. But what is the importance of some of these shows that we have? And I'm talking about shows across the board. Of course, 10 over 10 being number one, but across the board. Let's start with you, Anyiko. What do you think the importance of such shows are, and what role do they play in the industry?
Okay, first of all, happy birthday.
Thank you.
Guys are so awesome. I think one of the most important things these TV shows, including 10 over 10, is doing is documenting the arts and culture, the content that is coming out from the region. Is very important. 50 years from here, we might not all be alive, but we're going to have Citizen TV and 10 over 10 to show what was happening on the landscape. So it is very important for us to document our own culture. We always talk about Africans telling their own story. This is our way of telling our own story.
All right. And Anto, what is your view on the same?
Manze ni muhimu sana, especially hii voice ya watu wa young, voice ya watu wa mtaa iweze kusikika. And the one thing I always tell people all the time is that Nairobi si Kenya. So kama unaishi Nairobi alafu unaona maybe manze tuna watch ma movie, tunajibamba, mjue kwamba wase wa mtaa hawana ile privilege ambayo sisi tuko nayo wase wa Nairobi ya kuwatch akina Amazon and whatever. So it's very important that the 10 over 10s of this world exist. It's very important that Willis makes noise. It's very important that the DJs keep playing the music and supporting the Kenyan artists. Juyo sauti lazima isikike. Kuna issue, for example, the issue of underage teenage pregnancies. Yeah. If Willis doesn't highlight it, boy yako mtaa atajua that ni muhimu, that kama dema kwa under 18 ni muhimu, lazima consent, mtu lazima lazima kuna relationship na mtu above 18. Na watajuaje kama Willis hawaambii? So that's very important, that we have to keep the tape rolling, and the Willises and everybody else have to keep talking, and as well as entertainment. Manze lazima tujibebe. Lazima.
And that's right. And even though it's not the subject or whatever, it is important, like you said, to mention actually, because a lot of people are watching and are at home and watching right now, parents and kids alike, and hopefully they're over 18, those who are watching. But even if you have brothers and sisters, and if you're a lady, make sure you remember that consent is, you have to give your consent. And also, please, gentlemen, whether you're what age, no is no. But that aside, Anyiko, earlier on, before we had all these structures and hype and the socials and all this stuff, you started out by doing Grapevine. Now I know you're in PR now, but what drew you back then to do a show like Grapevine?
I think what drew me to doing Grapevine was the fact that they were doing it well. I saw them covering different events. I saw them talking to artists. I saw them tackling issues that were happening in the industry. And coming from a small town, coming from Molo, I'm born and raised in Molo. This was an inspiration for me, and I thought that when I go to Nairobi, I want to meet these people who are doing a great job. I would like to work with them. I would like to be part of this team that is documenting, the great culture. I want to meet artists. I want to know what's happening in the Kenyan music scene. I want to showcase what's happening on a nationwide perspective. And I would like to commend 10 over 10 and many other shows that have come up, since Antonio Soul has also been doing his part, hosting several shows. When I started out, this wasn't the case. And I just felt like there was so much content, so many artists to be showcased, and one show couldn't really do it. And I thank God for this show, because it's running until I don't know what time, like 2 a.m.
Yeah.
So we need more time, we need more shows.
All right, we need more time. I like that. Sasa tufike asubuhi. Anyway, but it's interesting. For Anto, I mean, first of all, you're an artist, you're a presenter as well. For you, even as an artist, even as an artist, right? Yes, we are pushing ourselves on social media. Yes, we are pushing ourselves in any way we can. But because we also have some artists who have refused to do interviews. For example, for the past 3 years, we haven't seen Shinski, but it's still anafanya poa. See that we have anything bad against him. But, you know, what do you think an artist benefits from coming to the interviews and coming to the shows?
I think ni muhimu sana kuna ile you make a personal choice to be a certain kind of artist, be Beyonce like ati watu wakitaka kucommit lazima ikuwe big deal, na maybe unaweza pia brand yako hivyo una make your money by not being that accessible, but usiwahi sahau kwamba una represent a very huge generation of people who look up to you, and by giving the media access to your life, what you're doing is you're also giving inspirational and aspirational access kule mtoi mwenye akomolo kwenye Anyiko ametoka, Konaro, Kapongwaro, kwenye Anto ametoka. Manze hiyo kitu ni muhimu sana. Wase waweze kuona msee anafanana, anakaa msee mtu anaye futa, anakaa huyu anakaa dem lisoma na yeye. It's so important that people are able to relate with you, and the only way they can be able to relate with you is when they see you on the TV screens or when they hear you on radio.
That's right.
Ni muhimu sana na I don't know, sitaki kusound kama I'm not grateful, but manze, I think usta ni poa, but hakuna kitu poa kama pia kujihumble na kufika level ya mtu common. Hiyo ndio inafanya watu politicians wakwe a big deal, because you go to the people, and one of the big ways for artists to go to the people ni kwenda TV, ni ku grant watu interviews, ni ku tell your story. That's how people say, hey manze, story ya Calligraph 1960 Kayole, story ya Calligraph na familia yake na inspire. But we can't know those things if you don't give us access to that stuff.
All right.
So grant access.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, I like to say, of course, we'll continue with this convoy. It's one that needs to keep on going on and on and on. For now, I like to say a big thank you to both of you. And again, for you, Anto. Na wewe pia ukuje. Sawa?
Leo tuna release wimbo mpya. Ni nini wewe?
Very good. And Anyiko, keep sending them our way, man. Keep sending all the artists our way. We really do appreciate all the good stuff that you're doing. No matter what anyone says online, mimi niko na wewe sako kwa bako.
Asante sana. I wish you well. Congratulations, yes?
Anyiko, mimi naishi Karen. Na kuna majirafs zingine hapa manze zinanisumbua. Suka mtu tucheze na hizi giraffe hapa home.
Lazima nipitie kwa airport.
Adu, hapa kwanza unapita tu kwa gate. Soja.
VIP access.
Mimi nakupikia na nakupeleka kwa majirafu. Unajua wewe ni mrefu, unaweza tu usifit kama umesimama tu hivi.
God bless you all.
VIP access.
Thank you, Willis. Listen, Willis, I work for another station over there, but you do a good job. It is what it is. So yeah.
Your energy is unmatchable. Hakuna mtu ako na energy kama ya. Kwanza ukidance tu. Mimi nikikuwa na ukidance naanza kudance. I love this show.
Thank you so much. Asanteni sana yani. Wadada! Oh my goodness me. All right. Ibra cheza kama wewe.